Good afternoon. My name is Eric Goodale. I'm an attorney here at Henson First in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm the firm's Social Security disability attorney. I wanted to talk with everyone today about the impact on Social Security disability claims caused by the current coronavirus pandemic. Obviously, it has thrown everyone for a loop and it's really changed how Social Security claims are being handled. One of the bigger factors that comes into play with Social Security cases that has been impacted by coronavirus is actual medical treatment. As most people are probably aware or would imagine, medical evidence, medical treatment, these are the backbones of any Social Security disability claim, but in particular, the claims that are approved typically are for individuals who have been treating consistently and have the medical records to back up what they testify about at a disability hearing. During the coronavirus pandemic, obviously getting treatment becomes an issue. A lot of doctors' offices are recommending to people to not come unless you have an emergency of some kind. They're postponing all that unnecessary or non-emergent procedures. And they're really just pushing everything out so they can either focus on the most urgent of cases or obviously in particular people who have coronavirus or coronavirus related symptoms. So getting into treatment, seeing your doctors, getting to hospitals. Obviously, we all know that the hospitals are completely overrun at this point and they're bogged down. The staff is just pushed to wit's end in terms of keeping up with coronavirus exposed patients. So showing up at an emergency room because you have back pain, for example, you're probably not going to be either receive any type of treatment or you're not going to get the same attention that you would under normal circumstances. So the question then becomes, if medical evidence and treatment is so important to Social Security disability claims, what do you do if you're not able to get this type of treatment? Now, I'm not saying that people can't go see their doctors. Doctors will, probably continue to treat you as best they can. It just may be a little bit more limited, or your wait times to get in may be much longer than what you have come accustomed to with your doctors. So one option that has kind of popped up, it has been around for a while, but it has taken on more significance since the coronavirus pandemic has really changed everything, is the idea of telemedicine. Now, what this is that a lot of insurance companies offer the option to call one of their on-staff doctors. And you can set up an online chat session with them. You can talk with them. You can see them on your computer. You can talk about symptoms that you're having, not necessarily coronavirus related, but anything. They can prescribe medications. They probably can even refer you to other doctors if need be. So yes, it's a little bit of a band-aid to a certain extent because you're not able to see your own doctor and get in and talk with the physicians that know you and know your history. But if you're not able to get treatment consistently because of the coronavirus and doctors telling you to stay at home, telemedicine sessions are extremely helpful and it's extremely attractive at this point. So the best thing to do is reach out to your insurance provider, see if they provide this type of telemedicine option. If they do, find out how it works. A lot of times you need to go online and submit a lot of your background information, kind of create a profile, so to speak. So the first time you use the telemedicine option, it may take a little bit of time to get yourself set up. But once you get that going, if you have to continue to use the telemedicine sessions with their doctors, the insurance company doctors, this should go much quicker. So it is definitely an option to do some research and look into. It's my understanding as well that some private clinics, your regular doctors that are not just insurance company staff doctors, they sometimes are offering this same type of telemedicine option. They may provide times during the day where you can reach out to them through WebEx sessions or Zoom or any type of like Skype session with the doctor, where you can talk with your own doctor and kind of have those same questions. Again, it doesn't necessarily take the place of having a physical exam or having a counseling session. I mean, you may be able to do counseling sessions, but the point is you may not have the same level of treatment that you're used to. But at least it gets you in front of your own doctor if they provide that type of service. So check with your doctors, check with your insurance companies to see if telemedicine options are something that are available to you. Now, one of the things I would recommend is if you do a telemedicine session, either through the insurance company or through your own doctor, make sure that you get the treatment record that comes along with it. Most of these sessions, the doctors will either email you their treatment record or a summary of what happened in your session, or they'll send you a link where you can go online and print out these records yourself. So in some respects, it's better in terms of getting your medical records because you can get them much faster. So make sure that you get your medical record from each online session. Keep them, send them to your attorney. The attorney can then submit them online to your Social Security file as proof that you continue to receive treatment and continue to address the conditions that serve as the basis of your claim while we're going through this coronavirus pandemic. Again, we recognize that it's not meant to take the place of actual treatment with your own doctors. That's obviously the preferred route. And if you can get in with your doctors, please continue to do so. But if you can't, if you're not comfortable venturing out of your home for fear of coronavirus exposure, which is completely understandable, then the telemedicine option would be something that I would strongly suggest people look into. And again, get the records that come from those sessions, send them to your attorney. They can forward them on to your Social Security claim. So the point of overall of this video is just to make sure that people understand that this telemedicine option is available. And considering the mess that we're dealing with right now with the coronavirus pandemic, the telemedicine option makes a heck of a lot of sense. So if you're making use of this service, please make sure that you keep your attorney in the loop so they know what's going on. They know that those records are available. If you didn't get them after each session, it may be something where the attorney can request those records. This is something that's pretty new to Social Security. So in terms of the telemedicine option and medical records generated from them. So we're not entirely sure how much weight or credibility judges will give to these records. Under the circumstances, I would expect that they'll probably be a little bit more lenient in terms of the records that they're reviewing, considering that people can't treat in the way that they normally would. So it's definitely worth looking into this option and treating through those telemedicine services if you're unable to get into your own doctor. Obviously, your own doctor is the preferred route. If anyone has questions about how the telemedicine services work, whether they're available to you, getting your treatment records from them, anything, please feel free to reach out to us here at Henson First, either myself or any of the other attorneys here. We're more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Or if you have your own attorney, or if you're not in North Carolina and you have someone that's local to wherever you are, where you live, then feel free to reach out to your attorney and discuss these options with them. I think it would make a tremendous impact on your claim. Claims without treatment, without medical records, are the chances of getting denied increase exponentially. So while telemedicine isn't ideal, it does provide a link between when you were treating regularly before the coronavirus and what the treatment you received during the coronavirus pandemic. So again, please let us know here at Henson First if you have any questions. We are open. We're open for business. We're able to interact with people, answer their questions. I mean, we can't have people come into our office physically because of the coronavirus and social distancing, but we are able to communicate through WebEx chat sessions, emails, phone calls, anything to answer any questions that you have, and we're always available to assist in any way possible. So please reach out to us or reach out to your own attorney if you have one to discuss telemedicine options and how it may impact your Social Security disability case. I appreciate everyone listening to this video. I hope everyone's found it useful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck with your cases. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy throughout the coronavirus pandemic. And thank you again for taking the time to listen to this video. Thank you and have a good rest of your day.